Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Okay. All right. So let's see here. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to get YouTube to pick up the live stream. All right. So we live right now. Just get this ready. Chat's not available. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see. I think that might have fixed it. Nah, it's still disabled. Why is chat disabled? Alright, hold on, fam. I'm trying to fix the chat. Details. Is that because? No, it's not made for kids. Let's see if that fixed it. Alright, so we live. We are live. Let's see here. To my library. just get these links sent out. And all right, fam, what's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good? What is up? How is crypto treating you today? There's a lot of buy opportunities out there. A whole lot of buy opportunities. See if anybody's gonna join. One moment before I start. Coming to you live from Brussels. Yeah. I hope you guys are doing good in these crazy crypto times. Red market, red market. Bitcoin, decision time, baby. It's decision time. It really is decision time for BTC. All right. Increase the mic level a little bit. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. Go, Paul. What's going on? In the house, representing. I see you. Salute. Salute. All right. Paul is here. I can get this started with Paul. Like serious. I wait for some other folks to come in, but I can get this show started with Paul. Seriously. That's what's up. All right, let's get this started. Paul is in the building. All right. I'm just doing a market review um, because I think it's necessary. All right. So you can see here, I've got the Bitcoin 4 hour chart up. All right. Okay. And as you can see here, let me go back to the daily. Let me go back to the daily. Let me go back to the daily. All right. As you can see here, this 50 no, sorry, that's the weekly. All right. Bitcoin is trying to find the bottom on the daily. Okay. So we could be getting some type of temporary relief. Come on, is the volume low? Is the volume low? Is it too low? Let me move the mic a little bit closer. Let me see. Let's see what I can do. Is that better? Is that a little better? This good right here? Okay. Sound better? All right, let me just boost the mic just a little bit. Let me boost the mic up a couple dBs. I'm gonna boost the mic up. All right. What about now? It's good? Even better? Okay. Cool, cool. All right, so you can see here we're getting our well, first green daily candle literally since the 5th of January. So for the past four days, we just been red city. And actually, this is the first green 8 hour candle. So you can see the RSI down here at the bottom. We starting to look like we want to bounce. Bitcoin looks like he wants to bounce. Okay. So we can see here, I'm on the 8 hour, so let me take a look at my settings here um, on the trend lines here. So let me see that thick red one. Yeah, that's the 200 SMA. That's right. So once we broke this 200 SMA on the 8 hour and even the daily, that was not good. That was really really not good, right? And so we broke that back in November. Okay, we broke that back in November, and that was um, a sign of more downside to come. Okay, so I don't really like to look at the daily though, because the daily is a little misleading, right? It's good for like short term, you know, trades and plays and stuff like that. So, like I said, I really like the 2 day. Get back to ETH, BTC. The 2 day, you can see we broke that 200 SMA simple moving average there, and we've been trying to get back in that, right? That's on the 2 day, and the 2 day is real powerful. The 2 day and the 3 day and the weekly are the most powerful indicators that I use for Bitcoin. I don't look at 1 hour and 2 hour and 3 hour and get happy. I like to zoom out so I can get a bigger picture, right? So if we take a look at the weekly, this is the tell all here, really, here on the weekly, right? Um, we can see here on the 50 SMA, normally, like Bitcoin has been holding this, like I said, since like last year, middle of last year. And now he's kind of hanging right here on that 50 simple moving average. He's there's one weekly candle hanging on it, like playing with all of the leverage traders. It's playing tricks on your mind. So if you think he's about to dump and go lower, he could, or he could do a total fu and go, print a green weekly candle next, which starts on the 10th. So in a few hours, depending on where you are in the world, right? Ah, okay. Let me get some more real estate here. Sorry. All right. Is that a little bit better? So these green lines that I have here, these are these are moving averages, okay? If you're not familiar with moving averages. So these are moving averages, all right? Every stock, every crypto has these moving averages. And these moving averages are important because um, at some point, um, especially in an uptrend, the crypto or the asset tends to test those moving averages at some point. The asset will test and touch those moving averages. Like it's only a matter of time. Like he will, you know. Paul, is that good? Is that good? Are you following me? Yeah, man, it pumps and dumps. Yeah, it totally does. So, that's why Bitcoin is gonna do what it does. Like I would not get caught up in the pumps and dumps, right? Because it's gonna do that, just like Paul said, right? Um, Dollar cost average is key. Yeah, like you said, if you want to just stay in Bitcoin, dollar cost averaging is key. Like I wouldn't be trying to time the bottom, right? You get wrecked that way, or end up paying more for the asset, right? So dollar cost averaging up and dollar cost averaging down. We're investing in our tomorrow selves. We're investing in ourselves for tomorrow in the future down the road. You know, if you want the fast money, you can do leverage trading and whatnot, and try your luck with that. There are people who kill it with leverage trading and things like that too. But for the most part, dollar cost averaging is so powerful over time. It's so powerful over time, right? You can do heavy buys. Yeah, Celestine. She said, "Yep, yep." Yeah, you can do heavy buys. I've done heavy buys. You know, if it's rare, I've done heavy buys. Most recently, I did a heavy buy on LCX. Um, when it dumped down to the low teens, I really aped into LCX because I just see such a bright future for that project, and I think it's super undervalued. But that's not every time. I'm not gonna do that every time. I'm just not. I'm just really not gonna do that, right? That's not the norm for me to heavy buy, right? But I'm also when I do heavy buying, I'm investing with using time horizon based investing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna buy a large amount, and I'm looking for the return down the road in like 12, 24, or 36 months. So in that time, it could go in the red, it could go in the green, whatever, right? But I'm looking at the return on investment down the road, 12 to 24 months. I'm not trying to, you know, pull it out in 2 weeks because it went up in 50% or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I'm just DCAing. I'm just dollar cost averaging in, right? It's just better, you know. It's just better. So back to this TA, yeah, on this 50 as 50 simple moving average here on the weekly. Like I said, I don't know what's gonna happen. The market makers are really playing with us. And again, if you don't know what that is, that's this green line here, right? So Bitcoin pulled away from it and stayed away from it for quite a long time. And then he came back and tested it again. That's when we had our dump back in mid 2020. And then we bounced off of it. And so this 50 SMA has been a pretty good support and retest zone and good zone for you to actually buy the asset. Okay, so if you missed this entry here, right, and you saw it run all the way up here, but you saw that, so at some point, let's just forget about this point on. So if you missed the move from like 15 to 50K, let's say, well, at that point, this 50 SMA was like here, right? Well, it was, you could see it all the way down here. So you could have just waited and let the market come to you. Wait and let the market come to you. That's so key. Uh, it's one of those human instinct things. You try to ride it. You try to catch it while it's going up. But if you understand these trend lines, you'll have more patience. You can sit back and say, "Oh, you know what? It's gonna come back down here." I've done that so many times with stocks and cryptos. I say, "You know what? It's gonna come back down here. It's a matter of time. There's gonna be some catalyst. Something will happen. Some market crash. Something. Um, you know, the virus, the feds. Something's gonna happen, but it's gonna come back and retest this particular trend line, and that's where you buy, right? That's where you let the market come to you. There are some investors like the billionaires, the big money, the toots and stuff like that. These guys, they're not buying crypto every 2 weeks or stocks every 2 weeks. They wait for a big dip that happens maybe once or twice or three times a year, and they buy. That's what they do. That's what they do. Some of them, yeah. I mean, there's so many different strategies to investing into your assets uh, that you want to get in on. But some people just buy and invest, once, twice a year. In between that time, they're just stacking cash, stacking dry powder. So many different methods you can use to invest. You know, you just gotta figure out which one works for you. What's comfortable for you? What's palpable for you? As long as it's not your rent money, you know, stuff like that, right? So yeah, what I think is gonna happen. What's this? Oh yeah, yeah. Leave it for your kids. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. This is generational wealth. This is money for the future. This is This is one of the hugest investment opportunities that I will ever see in my lifetime is crypto. Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, yeah. They just, you know, puppet masters. They puppet masters, yo. For real. Um, so what do I think is going to happen? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. What I think is we might get a fake out um going into this week. We could we could be seeing the worst of this dump since November, but maybe not. We could be in for some more pain. I'm inclined to think that we're in for more pain. Like what I think can happen, I don't know if we're going to get down to 30, but if this next weekly candle over the next 7 days, if it's not good, that's not good. That's not good. I'm not expecting the markets to turn around probably for another few weeks, really, in the crypto markets, right? With the sideways action, right? With Bitcoin, like I said, I think Bitcoin's still going to be chop city. He's just going to be going up and down, trying to find a balance until they're ready for him to make a move higher and reverse the trend. All right. So, with that being said, check it out. If I go to my shopping list, tokens that what would I buy right now on a dip? Like what would I buy? I would definitely buy some Ethereum if you want to get some Ethereum. And oh, by the way, check this out on the weekly. That 50 SMA for Ethereum. You see this line? He came all the way down to it to a T, all the way down to 29.15. Actually, it got front run at 30.12, 3,000 even. Let's just say that. So it got bought back up right here. There was so many buy orders right here to buy Ethereum here at 3,000, right? Just over 3,000. It got bought back up. Still look bullish to me, don't it? Right? Does it look bullish to you? It still look bullish to me, right? So I know it looks ugly, but you got to buy the red if you want to kill it in crypto, in stocks too. We talking about crypto. You got to buy the red, bro. You have to buy the red. You got to buy the red. Don't ape in, right? Unless you know what you're doing. Dollar cost average in, you be all right, you know. So if I look at glitch is doing really bad, right? It's doing really bad. It's trying to find the bottom. I think it found the bottom here at 49 cents. All right. Glitch is kind of young as far as uh chart data in the project. It's a relatively new project. All right. Here I have some support and resistance lines. All right. So I had put out glitch back around September. It was 30 cents and it 10x'd. It literally 10x'd in how long? It 10x'd in just under 3 months. All right. Now it's back to those levels. I strongly believe it's going to get back up there once they release their main net and things like this. All right. I think this is a solid long-term play. All right. It's available on KuCoin. All right. Yeah, DCA all the way. Totally. Yeah. See if I can bring this mic a little bit closer. How does that sound? A little bit better on the mic? CRO. Let's see, CRO. I don't want to use Coinbase because there's not a lot of chart data. I'll use KuCoin. See, KuCoin, this is one of my tricks with looking at coins that are on Coinbase. When you're looking at these charts in trading view, don't pull up the Coinbase chart. You want to pull up a chart from that token, that asset from an exchange where it's been on that exchange for longer. So CRO's been on there, what, a couple months, 2-3 months, right? See, if I pull up the chart from CRO on KuCoin, I get chart data that goes all the way back to July 2020, right? For example, so CRO is riding on, it just bounced off of a trend line, right? It just bounced off the 100 simple moving average on the daily. You see here, it bounced off of it to a T. It bounced off of it to a T right here. I think CRO is super solid. It's really a solid project, guys. Like, I'm not like against CRO, but here's what I'll say about some of these assets, right? Do I want to buy CRO right now? Nope, not even at 47 cents. This is the time when you should have bought CRO at the latest. June, July 2021, 6.5 months ago. That's where the juicy gains were. All right. If you would have got in back then, right? Let's say you had $1,000, that would have got you 10,000 CRO. You would have turned it into 10K. If you put $1,000 into CRO right now, how many does that get you? What does that get you? 200, right? I do think that there's still a lot of growth, and good ROI to be made on the asset, but no, I'm not eager to buy it now. Like, I think you can probably still, let's say the bull market continues to, well, I don't even want to call this a bull market. This is not 2017. It's not 2018. This is totally new territory for crypto. So if you were in the market in 2017, like me, this is a totally different market these days. We still have Bitcoin corrections and stuff like that. This is a whole different ball game. We got Crypto.com's name on top of a basketball stadium where the Lakers play. Is it the Lakers? Yeah, I think it's the Lakers. It's a whole different ball game. I don't think that Bitcoin is going back to 10K. I don't think it's going back to 20K. It's possible, but we got to ask ourselves, what's the probability? What is the likelihood, right? Anything's possible in crypto. But what is the likelihood? What is the likelihood of CRO going to $15, right? I could see CRO maybe going to $2-3, but it just had a crazy run up. I think it's gonna chill out for a while, right? Now you can buy the dips if you want, but I would say if this current support does not hold at 44 cents, you could see CRO back down to the 29-cent area, the 30-cent area. This is possible. This is totally possible. If this current support where he is now does not hold, you could get a 30-cent retest. At 30 cent, I might take a nibble because I know he can get back up to that all-time high, right? Now, if we take a look at the weekly on CRO, weekly tells an interesting story. Yeah, the weekly looks like he could get he could retest the 25-cent area. He totally could. All right. One moment, let me check something here on CRO. Check something here. Yeah, so on that 50-day simple moving average, he could retest that, right? But let's see. Let's just drop some support areas here. It's not much here. 38 is possible. We could see a 38 cents CRO. Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to let this come to you. For CRO, I would definitely let it come to you, because right now he's got resistance at 61 cents, and it looks like there is a support at where he is now at the, where is this? Yeah, at the 45-cent area. So 45 cent, okay? Yeah, 45 cent. I would look for entries between 45 and 37, right? And should he retest the 25 cent area, which I don't think that CRO still has a lot of momentum with that project. I would just dollar cost average into it. I totally would. I wouldn't. Mm, I would just dollar cost average into CRO. Any other cryptos? Um, I do, like I said, I do think it's a solid project. But for me personally, I'm looking for projects that are in early phases. Not too early, right? But projects, I like to get into projects that have good use case. They're solving a problem. I see long term potential in the project. Okay. And I think they're going to be around for a while. So I like to get into them before they're, hit like a $2-3 million market cap, maybe $5 million market cap, maybe $10 million market cap. Okay. And maybe even 25 to 30 or 50. All right. But once they start getting up there in the billions, the 2, 3, 4, $5 billion market cap, they don't move the same, right? While they're pre-billion-dollar market cap, and while they're pre $500 million market cap, they're real volatile. Okay, but if you're able to handle the volatility, you can make so much ROI. You can make a lot of money holding those assets, right? So I don't know any other way to say that, right? But if you're able to find a project that is, 20, 30, 40, $50 million market cap, and they're still, you know, accomplishing things with the roadmap and things like this, and you're able to hold those assets, you're going to get better gains than buying CRO at 40 cents, even at 30 cents, right? So, but I do think CRO has a very bright future. I can't really give price predictions. I think it says here on KuCoin, their all-time high. Ooh, their all-time high. I'd have to research what happened here on the 27th of July 2020, because they had an all-time high of $2. So that is their all-time high on this exchange on KuCoin. All right. So something must have happened that day. Maybe they didn't have a lot of tokens in circulation, or as many as they have now, and there was a price run up for some reason. Okay. TrueBit. I'm gonna check out TrueBit. TrueBit. I had the TrueBit chart up earlier. There wasn't much going on, to be honest. Um, I know there was a big buy yesterday. Let me see if I can pull up Dex Tools. Dex Tools. Let me see. TrueBit. Where you at, TrueBit? Good old TrueBit. Let me see here. We got TrueBit. Let me see here. TrueBit. Let me just change the screen here. One moment. Capture window. All right, so y'all follow me. Okay, y'all can see the TrueBit. All right, so on TrueBit here, we got to use Dex Tools. This is a little bit slower. On TrueBit, I'll just pull up the daily. So if we take a look at TrueBit here, is there any way to collapse this? So yeah, TrueBit. 17 November, we broke out of that long consolidation. I mean, we had a consolidation that went literally 150 days, literally half a year consolidating, right? And then we had this explosive breakout here in 18 November, and we ran up almost 200%. Yeah, we went up to almost 90 cents. Okay. So, see, yesterday we had a bounce. We had a big bounce actually from 30 cents all the way up to 44 cents. That was a nice spike. Yeah, I got bags of True Bit too. I got bags of True Bit too, no doubt. But if we pull a fib on that, if we pull a fib on that move, and we don't count the wick, I'm gonna say back here this started. Yeah, I'll say that back there in October that move started, right? So it lines up with the fibs exactly, right? It lines up with the fibs exactly. So um, we had that breakout, we had that slow uptrend, right? And then we had that breakout, bam, all the way up to 87.90 cents, right? And man, this is textbook trading here. I mean, it bounced bounced off of support, hit resistance, bounced off support, hit resistance, pop, and then a sell off, right? Right, since the overall market started dumping, and we came all the way back down to the 786. And a lot of traders, a lot of investors, they like to set buy orders for the 786. Now, Dex Tools, I think you can put limit orders in if you have a membership on the platform. It means you have to hold the token, something to that degree. I don't do that because I don't want auto buys or auto sells taking place on Ethereum. That's just because an order could trigger, right? And gas fees could be 3, 4, $500. And if that money's in your wallet, it will go to gas fees. Now, if you balling and you can handle that, then okay, more power to you. Salute. But not me. So, is there anything you wanted to see in particular with TrueBit? Right? I think this could be a good support area where he is now, or actually the 30 cent zone. I think 30 cent is strong support for True. I think it is. I really think it's strong support. If he can hold it, we may just consolidate here until we're ready to reverse trend. That's what I think on TrueBit. Yeah, it's TrueBit is a long game. Like I literally I don't even look at my TrueBit holdings. I set alerts. I set price alerts to let me know. Hey, it went to 50 cents. Hey, it went to 80 cents. I don't watch it every day. I just don't. I'd rather be in TrueBit than not be in TrueBit. If you know what I'm saying. This is one train I don't want to miss. I don't want to miss it. I really don't. Yeah. Yes. They don't market, man. They do not yet. I'll say yet. It could be coming, right? It's yeah, the awareness is not there. Yeah, I think highly of True. I think very highly of TrueBit. I think it's one of my most watched YouTube videos. Yeah, True. I'm super bullish on TrueBit. I totally believe that Ethereum will need to leverage TrueBit tech. I mean, it's like a no brainer. Like, I think there will be multiple Ethereum solutions, right? That help Ethereum scale, all right? But with TrueBit, because it's a computation layer, it's not just a scaling solution. It's going to enhance Ethereum as well, right? So this puts it in a whole different category than who um, than a Polygon or I still need to read up on Arbitrum. I still need to read up on Arbitrum, all right? And some of these other ZK Snark roll up solutions for ZK roll up solutions for Ethereum. I still need to read up on those and how they compare with TrueBit or what the differences are actually. Um, but I think that there is a place for TrueBit, and sometimes when you've got people that are how do I say this? You've got these kind of intellectual beings working on a project like TrueBit. I don't expect them to be on Twitter shilling their project every day or every other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got other stuff to do. You know? Yeah, I mean, that's just what I feel about it. Like, um, so here's a question. And I love Cardano, and I know there's a strong community. What if Charles Hoskins didn't make as many appearances as he did? What would the community be like? It's a good question. It's a real good question. Would Cardano be would it be where it is today as far as ranking on Coin Market Cap, CoinGecko Market Cap, right? I don't know, but it makes you think, right? But yeah, Charles is super thorough. Salute to Charles Hoskins if he's what I don't know if he ever watched this video, but yeah, I got mad respect for him and Cardano and what they're doing. I just use that as an example, right? Um, it makes me think like, but you know, this the crypto space too. A lot of project success is dependent upon the community and the quote unquote hype, interest, investor interest, right? So you know, what if Truebit just got listed on Coinbase? Do you think people would not just ape into Truebit? As soon as they start reading the scattered information out there that's about the project and the project, the information that is easy to find, and then the other more scattered information to, you know, the white paper with Vitalik and all that stuff. Like, you think they would not just ape into it, right? Like, I totally think they would ape into it. Yeah, it probably pumped for a bit. Yeah, I'm not saying it will pump forever. But they definitely got to work on marketing. Please, please, TrueBit team. Please, please. I'm using telepathy right now. Please enhance or increase marketing for TrueBit to increase awareness about this awesome project. I put it out there. We'll see what the ether does. Yeah, I like I said, I it's gonna be a while. That's why I was like, if you buy this, forget about it. Just put it somewhere where you know you can get access to it, and just forget about it. Just forget about it because it's almost like that Da Vinci video where he was like, 10 years ago, he's like, it's $1 freaking. Just buy some Bitcoin. It's almost the same dynamic, right? Like I think it's similar potential. I'm not saying Troop is gonna do Bitcoin numbers, but I think it has very high potential to get up there in market cap, like much higher than where it is now. All right. Yeah. Still bullish on TrueBit. You see my bull radar underneath the chart there. Helium. Where is helium? I'm not too familiar with helium actually. I've heard some things about it. As a matter of fact, I was looking into it. What's the ticker for helium? It's on Kook. Yeah, it's on KuCoin. That's right. That's right. Ooh, wait, it just got listed on KuCoin. Okay. Not much chart data on helium. All right. HNT. It's on Binance. Okay. Binance should have more chart data. Ooh. Ooh, this looks like an interesting chart. Wow! Congrats to people who got in back in December 2020 and even October. You got in for $1 and some change. Hmm. Are you in this one, Paul, or are you thinking about getting in on it? Are you want me to find some potential entries for you, or oh, you mining it? Nice, nice. How how profitable is that for you? Like, how much are you making a day, if you mind my asking? Is the juice worth the squeeze? I'm gonna have music next time, y'all. Get a little bit of music in the background. Is that daily? Okay, good point two. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, at the price right now. Okay, well, let's see. A couple weeks ago, it was up at almost $60. I mean, that's not bad. Um, I guess I'd have to look at. Let me see something. So if you say like, what's it, point 0.5? Let's just say you're making about $16 a day times 30. Hey, that's not bad money. Hold on, let me do this math again. Oh, no. Yeah, $16 a day times 30 days. Yeah, that's almost half a grand. That's not bad. I guess ah, I'm not sure on um mining helium, what's entailed, but I know a little bit of it, and I don't know if it's accurate. I know they have helium miners, or I've heard that they have helium miners. Is that true, Paul? I think they have helium miners out there that you can buy. Yeah. Yeah, mining is another way to uh, get money in crypto. Why not? Especially if you have solar power, or your cost for energy is low or reasonable. Why not? I mean, hey, why not? Okay. So Courtney stepped up. Mm, mm. Yeah, I spoke with a friend of mine, and they were thinking about mining, not helium, but some other cryptos, and I thought it was a good idea. If you can actually setting up a mining rig, like full blown, like going hard with mining, I think it's profitable if you're able to keep the cost of energy down. Why not? I mean, you can mine Cadena, you can mine helium. I think you can mine Flux as well. Whole list of cryptos you can mine, and make passive income. You know, as long as that passive income um, is enough to offset that cost for energy or power. Yeah, I would totally do it. Where I am, energy is super expensive, so I would totally not do that. Like that's not an option. Oh, Cali. What? What? All right. Oh yeah, Cali. Oof. Mm. That and taxes. Damn. Yeah, but it's the Sunshine State. But a lot of crypto millionaires, and then people killing it in the legacy markets too. You know, everybody's doing their own thing, making their own moves. But I've been reading about mass exoduses from California because of the tax burden there. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I was looking into it a couple months ago. They have some Cadena miners on sale, or they had them on sale. I think it was like a Christmas sale or something like that, Black Friday sale. You know, um, they could also be profitable. Yeah. So for me, in regards to CRO, I'm looking at I would look at LCX as a CRO like opportunity, and right now it's on a fire sale. It totally is. It's a matter of time before this project is trading in the dollar land, right? I'm not saying it's going to $100, but I think there's way more upside for this project. One of their wallets was compromised yesterday. One of their hot wallets, if I read that correctly. Um, they put that out, right? But there were no other major issues. They were able to, make sure that the rest of the network was safe and things like that. Um, so I have to read more about it. And so I guess this dude, um, whoever was behind this, made out with like over 10 million or 12 million worth of crypto. So perhaps this is another reason we're seeing the price just super beat down on LCX. So something like LCX is what I would get into. Oh yeah, Paul, you don't know about LCX? Check it out. Check it out. Just got listed on Coinbase a couple weeks ago. Yeah, this was the Coinbase pump, and then the rest is where we are today. No, 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 no. Let me see. Let me see. It's an exchange. It's an exchange aggregator, right? Check them out when you get a chance. It's a legit project, very legit. It's not. This is big time stuff. These guys are partnered with, of course, Coinbase, um, Quant, Icon, Chainlink. This is this is long term. This is a long term hold. I think that over if this could be their year, if not this year, next year, people will wish that they bought LCX at 10 cents and 15 cents. I'm, t- I'm telling you, man. Like I'm telling you, like I'm so serious. I'm so serious, right? So if we go to CoinGecko, right? I should do more live streams. Live streams are fun. I like interacting with you guys. Really do. Salute. Um, so you look at LCX, right? You look at LCX and you say, hey, it's an 84. What's that? An $84 million market cap? Wow. It's still under $100 million market cap. Guys, this opportunity is crazy. Look, This is what LCX did for like literally a year. It was at 0.002 in February of 2020. That's why I'm like, if you can give a project 2 years to do what it needs to do, you could make it kill it. 2 grand into LCX at that time would have got you 1 million tokens. Okay? If you held it until the Coinbase listing, you could have popped it at 45 cents. Actually, TradingView shows that it hit a little bit higher than that. You could have turned 2K into $500,000 if you just let it sit. Not trying to flip it and trade it on the exchange and do this and do that. Just put money into a project, money that you can let sit for 24 months. Enter TrueBit, right? That's what TrueBit. I ain't even gonna look at it. I'm not even gonna look at it. It could do the same. It could do something similar to this, right? And I wish I could see all of the chart data, right? Matter of fact, I might be able to. Hold on. Let me do something here. Because LCX, it was on Uniswap. It was on Uniswap, right? So I know people don't like to pay the gas fees, but sometimes, just sometimes, if the asset is worth it, you might need to eat it. I'm telling you, like literally, eat those gas fees because at some point, the rewards are just, they're going to be astronomical on the gains. Okay, so I can't see 0.002 on this chart, but I just wanted to give you a percentile increase, which, yeah. So even if you got in on LCX at 2 to 3 cents and you popped it at around 50 cents, that was a 17x, right? CRO ain't gonna give you that no time soon. It ain't gonna give you no. It's not gonna give you a 17x, right? I think LCX still can. That's the funny thing about what I'm trying to express here, right? So if I let me delete this. Hey, that's why they call me Deuscrypto. I be in it. I got my head in this. I don't. There's too much going on in crypto to track everything, but I do a lot of research. I do a lot of research. I do a lot of research because I take this space seriously because this space has so much potential to change so many people's lives if they just plugged in and they had patience. All right. So let me just I know me come across it about this. Say 2 or 3. Yeah. Um I know from in the beginning of crypto, so when I first got into crypto, 2017, everything was super shiny. Everything was the future. Everything was gonna change the world. Sad reality of that was that that was not the case, right? So my filter, it's not perfect. I'm not you know, the end all be all when it comes to evaluating projects. My filter is different when I look at a project and assessing the value and the worth, right? That's why I looked at TrueBit, and I'm willing to risk letting the money sit there for a couple of years to see what it does because the potential is massive when I look at what it's doing and the use case, and I can just see real world adoption, right? So when I look at something like LCX, fully regulatory compliant with the SEC, uh, headquartered out of Liechtenstein or initially based out of Liechtenstein, and they're also opening offices in the US. This is CRO all over again. Not 100% to a T, but it's a CRO like play. And it's listed on Coinbase. Why would Coinbase list another exchange's token? It's not a decentralized exchange. It's a it's a centralized exchange, right? Right. So it's more like a CRO type situation, right? and actually they're more of an aggregator, right? So you when you trade on LCX, from how I understand this, you're actually trading across multiple decentralized exchanges. That's huge. But you're able to do it in the LCX trading platform in this nice presentation layer from LCX. Oh my gosh. And it's fully regulatory compliant. KYC, know your customer. Dude, I'm all over that. I have such a huge bag of LCX. And I'm still buying on the dips. This not gonna stay at 10 cents forever. It's not 15 cents. It's not, man. It's just a matter of time. Yeah, I caught Matic. Matic was a very it taught me the importance of holding projects. Yeah, I got into Matic at under a penny. I knew about a lot of partnership connections. I knew that um, Ethereum was going to need something like Matic or Matic. And I knew these things when I was reading about the project, soaking in all that information. And I was really bullish. I didn't have enough patience. If there's one thing crypto has taught me, it is that you gotta have patience. You gotta have patience. So yeah, I popped that one a little too early. Well, a lot too early. I think it was still under 10 cents when I popped it. Yeah, yeah. So you got to know what you hold. Have patience and know what you hold. Have confidence in what you just put your money in. Now, if it's a flip, like a swing trade or something like that, or a project that you have low conviction on, and you just want to put something in there, you feel like going to Vegas because you can't really go to Vegas because of travel restrictions, right? Um, put something in there and see what it do, right? Yeah. Same with Phantom. Phantom got me too. I was in Phantom when it was half a penny, and they were not updating their Twitter. Well, they weren't really updating the community, and I just kept trying to find out from people who I knew were in crypto. Yo, what's going on with Phantom, man? I know they got a partnership with this person, this organization, this country. What's going on? I could not get any information on Phantom. Well, the type of information that I needed to make me hold. And in crypto, sometimes you gotta hold. Even when you're in the dark, you gotta hold. You just gotta hold. If it dumps, get your cost basis down. Do your research. Make sure that the project is not abandoned, right? But you gotta come to your own consensus. But for the most part, it's better to never sell everything. Leave something in there. If you was holding an asset for like you had a big bag of it and you held it for like a year and you're like, man, this ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna get out of this. Don't Okay, do what you gotta do. It's your money. Do what you gotta do. But don't sell everything. Leave something in there. So that if one day, months later or a year later, year and a half later, whatever, it goes up 2-3,000%, at least you made something. But don't sell all of it. I don't even want to say how much Matic and Phantom I had. But yeah, just hold. Just I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not financial advice. Uh, I believe in holding. Holding. LCX. What I know what they're doing and what they're planning to do. They're getting into the metaverse too. They're building out their own ecosystem. They're fully SEC compliant. Okay. So should regulation come or when it comes, what companies, what exchanges do you think are going to shine and stand the test of time? Once the wild, wild west days of crypto, I don't think they'll ever be over. But once those days are not what they are today in crypto, as far as, some of the things we're able to do, I believe at some point, sadly, I think that, well, I hope this does not happen. I don't want to call this to fruition. I'm not even going to put that out there. But all I'm going to say is that when regulation hits, I think that LCX will still continue to do well. I really do. That's another reason I'm invested in them, right? Now, now I can say we can get into some crazy price predictions if you guys want to. Do you guys want to? Yeah, yeah. SEC and crypto. Yeah, because look, PayPal is about to launch their own stable coin, right? It's a matter of time. It's like with the Mary Jane, right? Mary Jane didn't really boom until they could fully regulate it and properly uh, capitalize on it off that sector. So crypto's not there yet. It's there, but it ain't there. You know what I'm saying? It's still early days as far as barriers to entry. Okay, NFTs. The NFT sector would be worth way more. And why is that? It's because right now there's barrier to entry. A lot of people don't want to do Coinbase wallet to OpenSea. Oh, I got to buy this Solana here, send it to my Solana wallet, connect to Solana art. There's a lot, but it ain't what it will be once those NFTs get launched on Coinbase, and people can in a few clicks buy an NFT. Coinbase's stock is about to skyrocket over the next years, next months, years. NFTs are about to revolutionize the world. Music, film, digital art, photography, right? It's real estate, um, clothing. That's why I'm bullish on Motor Dow, right? Yeah, yeah, true. Only three currencies. Yeah, that's right. I do hold stocks. Yeah, banking sector. Imhotep, salute. Yeah, banking sector. You gotta get into banks if you wanna invest in stocks. Definitely get into the banks. Got to totally. Last time I checked, banks were pretty beat down. So if you want to get in on some banking stocks, might be some good entries out there. I had a banking watch list. Um, I have to check that out. But if we go to, let's see, I think Paul wanted to see price prediction for LCX. If we do LCX, right? I told you, I'm waiting for a bear market. Like, bring it, bring it, bring it. I I don't know where this is gonna go, right? I think we're just gonna be in for some pain, and then we'll go sideways, and then we'll reverse trend and get back on course. But I'm also thinking it's gonna be the same for the legacy markets too. So for stocks too, I think stocks are gonna bleed a little bit more before they start to recover. So this week, I'm thinking that this week and maybe next week could be your last week. If if we are to reverse trend eventually in the next 3 or 4 weeks, your juicy entries were this week that just passed, or this current week, right? And then this upcoming week. So the week, Monday starts tomorrow. This week will probably be your best entries if we're about to go sideways and then reverse trend from here. This could be your best entry weeks, and maybe you get a second chance to get in on your stocks and cryptos next week at the juicy, you know bottom basement prices. Because I looked at some some stocks, and I was like, oh my gosh, these stocks are just so beat down, man. Totally. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Smart people are buying, especially stocks. Especially stocks. I'm bullish on both crypto and stocks. Um, my interest is more on the crypto side because it's just way more stuff going on, as you guys know. It's just way more happening in this space. But I'm bullish on stocks too. So, you know, it might be slow money, compared to crypto, but and that depends on what asset you hold. But yeah, I'm totally about stocks too. As a matter of fact, um, I'll be I'll be talking a little bit more about stocks in the future. Right? Yeah, yeah. Imhotep. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's coming. Crypto is EV while stocks are X6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm waiting for BMW to do something like a X series M or an M series that's like an EV. Like I don't know if they have the battery tech for it yet. I'm sure it's coming. It's just a matter of time. Maybe oh man, what was that type of battery tech that we were researching a couple months ago? Was it solid state? No, it wasn't solid state. Yeah, lithium. Lithium. It's a matter of time before a lot of these legacy companies start um, IDOing like legit company, not projects, like legit. And you know what? I've seen a few actually. I think that's the next trend. Is coming. Like I'm starting to see real companies. I'm not talking about community meme projects. I'm talking about like real companies issue their token versus stocks. I'm starting to see that. I'm gonna try to find that list of companies, but like two or three came across my radar over the past few months. I think that's a wave that's gonna come soon. Yeah, yeah, lithium. Yeah, yeah, totally. Staking. I am staking Wonderland time. Believe it or not, I am staking Wonderland time. I've been staking Wonderland time for about 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. It's been about 2 months. Well, I wish it was doing better, to be honest. It's down significantly, but the project lead or the CEO of the project, um, he put out some guidance recommending people to wrap their memo. I gotta check that out. Something to that effect. If you guys know more about it, you could drop it in the comments. Yeah, fam, like lithium, man, we're gonna need it. You know what I'm saying? And the US is going to need to produce that lithium in country instead of trying to get it from other countries, i.e., China, for example. So I think I think that US based lithium companies and or Canada as well. Canada and the US seem to have a good partnership when it comes to lithium. Yeah, see? Yeah. It, hey, in crypto, you know, if you can think it, it can work. You just got to have that the imagination, you know. Not saying it's going to be successful, but in crypto, if you have imagination and you have an idea, it it can grow legs and it can be a very fruitful situation and experience for you. Yeah, so yeah, no doubt. So LCX, check it out. I think LCX could get to Tezos's market cap. That's at what's Tezos market cap? What's Tezos market cap? Well, let's just say in super bull case, LCX hit CRO's market cap. You're looking at $21 per token. Y'all want me to say anything else about that? You won't buy some? You rather buy CRO? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm bullish on crypto.com. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking about getting the bag, securing the bag, better ROI. Who gonna give me the best return on investment? Why should I put my money? Why should I put my money in you? All right, I missed the CRO train because I ain't buy it at 10 cent. Do you mean trade like day trading? I would say if you can get on the regular Binance, Binance.com, because they got more cryptos. Binance US has cryptos too, but the OG Binance.com, that's the shit, right? I think they got a geo block on it though. It might be over. And if it's not, you're still gonna get hit with the KYC know your customer. Once they see you're American, you won't be able to register on there. But for the gems, it's KuCoin. It's KuCoin, man. It's KuCoin.com. It's KuCoin. So yeah, um, yeah, I think Binance.com, the OG Binance, right? You might not even be able to hit it if you're in the US. Okay. You could use a VPN, but your second issue will be verification because they do sweeps. You can create an account on Binance, if I'm not mistaken. You can create an account, free account on Binance, and trade a certain amount daily with limited withdrawals. But I think they just changed that policy. They just changed that policy. Why? Because they want to be SEC compliant, regulatory compliance. LCX is already there. Okay, they're still going to be working with them to maintain their compliance. But CRO 12% stake, that's not bad. 12% is not bad. That ain't bad. It's really not. It's way better than a bank. I'll tell you that. It is. So, Courtney, are they paying you out in CRO? What are they paying you out in with the 12%? I think they're paying out in CRO. Yes, sir. Ares Protocol. Still bullish on them. XRP. Um, I stopped following XRP a couple weeks ago. You know, they're still tied up in that court case. You know, market's changing. Market's changing. I think XRP is still uh, a giant in this crypto space, but until they get this dark cloud from over their head, I don't think holding XRP is going to be very fun. I mean, now it can do what it wants, right? Because we saw, I think it was a couple weeks ago. No, was it 2 months ago? I think we saw some bullish price action with XRP, but Bitcoin was also doing well. But honestly, we really don't want mainstream maximum. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You know, XRP is one of those. Mm, I'm bullish on XRP. You know, you just got to believe and hold. That's a project you got to stick to your guns and hold. If you're going to invest in XRP, you got to be willing to hold it. You know, I don't know if I would drink the Kool-Aid and say it's going to $700 or something like that. It's totally possible. Like some of the things I've read about XRP and should real world adoption kick, well, all the banks start using it, and uh, the Nostro Vostro accounts and things like that, all that type of money, if the banks start using XRP, matter of time, matter of time, it's a matter of time. It's really a matter of time. And I know a few XRP bulls, man, and they just diamond hands, diamond hands. Yep, they didn't fight the case. That was Bitcoin and Litecoin. I think that was I think that was just Bitcoin and Litecoin that fought that case some years back. Ethereum wasn't there. It was Bitcoin and Litecoin because Charlie Lee was there. Yeah, there's some people who there's some people in crypto after they pay their bills and you know get their groceries, stuff like that. Whole rest of their paycheck goes straight into crypto. Some people are just like that. Yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, that's like Da Vinci. You know, I always go back to that Da Vinci video because it was just it's classic, man. It's just one freaking dollar. Just buy some Bitcoin like back in 2010. That video aged very well. Not for people who watched it back in 2010, but yeah, they are. We really are. We really are. But it could change. I don't know if it will catch up to where it should be, but I think it can get better. No, 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 no. I got into crypto around 2017. But yeah, this is like okay. So back to my price prediction on LCX. Was it? That's like my crazy bull case. If it got to LCX's market cap, so if we say at 11, so if we say it got to half of that, let's just say it gets to H bar's market cap at 5 billion. You're looking at $9 per token, right? You put $150 in there to get you 1,000 LCX. You can turn it into 9 grand. Excuse me. Now, yeah, I mean you could do the math on other, you know, purchases of LZX, right? But let's just say, conservatively speaking, let's say we hit Decentraland's market cap. It's the $7. I, that's for me like that. It will come. $7 will come one day. They also do burns. I think they did a burn early last year too in LCX. If somebody watches this video, maybe you could drop that in the comments on their most recent token burn. Yeah, LCX. What else we got here? Let's see, True. Let's put it in TrueBit. All right. So I don't know what the circulation of TrueBit is. Sadly, I don't. Let me see. True bit. So if the market cap is 107, so we have price times market cap. No, price times circulating supply. Sorry. So total supply says there's 280 million, right? So let's see if we can get this price right. Yeah, it says 280 million. Market cap is 113, is that right? Yeah, okay. So all the true bit is out. Yes. It's very dynamic. So with that being said, 200 million, we're at $100 million market cap. Should we get to, let's say we get to Polygon Matic's market cap. Ooh, $52 per token. Radar? Do you mean Radix? Radar? Sorry, Courtney, I'm trying to figure out which one you're talking about. No, I was just doing a price prediction on Trubit. Should it get to Matic's market cap? Polygons, $52. I think what I do think for Trubit, I think it can get to Phantom's market cap. I think it can get to Phantom's market cap. Right? Now, let's just say Trubit gets crazy adoption from other cryptos and other blockchains because it's a scaling solution, not just for Ethereum, but for what? For all other blockchains, right? Let's just say it did something crazy and hit what's a project that I would say that it's not really like it, but that's ICP. No. Let's just say it gets up into the top 10. $95 per token. Yeah. I think for that to happen, multiple blockchains would be leveraging TrueBit at that point. Yeah. You never know. Hey, Solana, I know it's different projects, but Solana last year's, what was it? Let me I just want to show you guys this because I don't know if you know. All right. But if you go to, take a look at Solana. I'm going to go to FTX. Was it FTX? I think they have the oldest chart. It's either FTX or, yeah. So FTX in April 2020 was trading under $1. Yeah. If you got out around, let's just say $200. If you got out around $20, you made 22,000% gain. If you got out at the top, say you got out at the top around 240, 250, it's a 300x, literally. 280x on your money. Yeah, you know, even just 1,000 if you just let it sit in there. If you just let 900 sit in there, because that would have got you 1,000, you could have turned it into 200K. You know, um, one strategy I preach with crypto, not so much with stocks, is diversification. Because in crypto, some of these cryptos are like lottery tickets, like they literally are. With stocks, you don't want to have like 20 stocks in your portfolio. You want to have like five, roundabout, maybe six. I say five, 4 to 5, if not 3 to 5, because in stocks you want to concentrate that money so it can move. You don't want to have 10 grand in stocks and have like 12 stocks. Your portfolio is never going to get anywhere, right? It's a difference when 5 to 10% or 10% moves, and it's $200 versus $2,000. It works both ways. So you can be stocks. When we speak about stocks and crypto too, if your investment and your funds are focused and concentrated in 3 to 5 stocks, your portfolio may swing up and down more, because when it goes up it's a lot, and when it goes down it's a big down, right? But you just got to understand what you're doing with your portfolio at that point, right? And you got some people who they don't believe in diversification. They're like, no, I'm just buying Tesla, that's it, I've been buying it for years, right? Because they're investing for tomorrow when they retire, whatever their plan is. But in crypto, um, these things are like lottery tickets sometimes with these projects. So if you were in crypto around that time at let's say February 2020, and you had 10 grand and you just put a grand in like 10 projects, you made a killing. You made a killing by the end of the year. Sorry, by the end of 2021. You made a killing by fourth quarter. In 14 months, that 10 grand, you probably would have been a millionaire. Because a grand in, a grand in Solana, you would have made 200K. Or maybe you caught the top, you sold around 240. Let's go Phantom, right? Let's go Phantom, right? We use that same example, and we go back to 2019. No, let's go back to the same time frame, right? February, April. Under a penny. Under a penny. Phantom was under a penny. Are you serious? Let's do an example. And you would have sold at, let's say you got out at $3. That was like a 41,000% gain on your money. 410x, if my math is right. You 400x $1,000. You feel me? So that's why I'm saying bear market is where millionaires are made. Like they literally are. And that's why I'm cool if we get a bear market. Crypto, stocks. But what's the worst case I could see at some point? Because if you look at these moving averages here, you can see that at some point we might get a retest of 99 cents. This area here on Phantom, it could have got this 99 cent could have got front run at 120. Okay. So yeah, that happens sometimes because the market makers know that a lot of people are waiting to buy here, and so they can see all the limit orders in the system. So what they'll do is instead of it hitting this area at 98 cent, it'll get front run and bought back up at 120. You got some smart people who'll be like, well, it might not hit that, so I'm gonna go 20% higher, and big money will buy there, right, and get front run. So on Phantom, worst case scenario, if we were to break 98 cent support, we could see 50 cent. Yo, y'all got any more projects? You guys got any more projects you want me to check out? Uno USDT. Yeah, this is so for right now, if we say that we're not going back into a bear market, um, and we're just gonna go sideways from here and then back up, then you're not gonna see these prices again, maybe ever. All right. So in this situation, you really want to find, dollar cost average and find projects in their early phases because it's not going to take them that long to explode. If this is the new market and we're never going back to those lower price levels again. All right. All right. All right. All right, everybody. Well, it's been fun. I'm going to drop off and close this live stream. I appreciate everybody who joined. And yeah, till next time, I'll do these more often. All right, so we can communicate and yeah, see what's going on. Oh yeah, Paul, you had a good time. That's what's up. We're gonna do this more often for sure. I'll make it more structured. Hey, thank you. Salute. All right, I'm gonna sign off. We got yeah, we got the Telegram. DeFi Moneyverse to the moon. All right. Yeah, we'll chop it up there. Yeah, I gotta break off and grab some food and stuff. But yeah, good talking to you. Yeah, till next time. All right. Peace.